Namaskara everyone, Andariki Namaskaram, Ellargu Swagatam and a very warm Vanakkam to Rank Plus J English channel. This is me, your chemistry educator, Nobumita Bhattacharjee, and today I am here to let you all know about the most practical mock test strategy. See, even now, if you are scared about mock test and you are scoring low in mock test, let's say that you are scoring around 60, 70 marks, so you must be it must be very disheartening for you to look at that marks and you must be very scared. You are probably thinking that, ma'am, if this is the mock test marks that I'm getting, I should not even appear for the test. No, that's not the case. So this is why today I'm making this session, because only around 14 15 days are left, not even that, maybe it is less than that, everyone. So it is very important for us to understand how mock test is absolutely important, and without mock test your preparation will remain only half done. Okay, now in this particular video there are five tips or five questions that I am going to answer. Number one is, how many questions should I do every day? How much time should I give for mock test, ma'am? Which question should I attempt very first, and then what should I do? How many or when should I take the mock test? And the last one is, how many mock tests should I be taking right now? If you actually very clearly listen to it, why am I doing this video? Because last year also I spoke to many toppers, those who actually got ranks, and from there what I understood, I'm about to tell you now. So this means that it is tested, it is tried, it is proven results guaranteed, everyone. So please make sure that you do this. In fact, there were plenty of videos that I shot with those toppers as well, but now obviously it is not going to work. So I thought that at least let me make a video about it and let me let you all know about it. Okay. So the total number of questions that is going to be there in your paper, in your JEE mains paper, is going to be 75. So 25 question per subject, physics, chemistry and maths, right? So that means 75 questions will be there. 75 questions may you will be getting 300 marks. 300 is your total marks. So that means, how many number of questions do you think you should attempt? You should attempt 55 to 60 questions in your paper. Why 55 to 60? Because if you attempt 55 to 60, then there is a chance that you will get into the 99 percentile club. Okay, all right, that means your marks will be around 220 plus or so. All right, and if you get this much marks, that means that you can skip. There is a scope for you to skip certain questions, and how many number of questions you can skip? That is 12 to 13 questions. So next thing is, next question that comes to us is, ma'am, how much time can I attempt, or which questions should I attempt first? So let's quickly go into that. How many questions or which questions should I attempt first? So as soon as you get the question paper, in your mock test, or be it in your JEE means during the session, right, practice from the mock test only. That will be better for you. So while you are practicing the mock test, make sure that as soon as you get the mock test, just glance through the whole question paper. When you glance through the whole question paper, you will find that there will be some of the easiest questions that are available, and in fact that will be there in mathematics, that will be there in chemistry, that will be there in physics. There will be some questions that are absolutely easy, which you will be able to solve without even picking up your pen, without even lifting your pen. At least for chemistry, I can say that in chemistry you will find such type of questions. In fact, to be very honest, chapters like atoms, or chapters like KTG, or chapters like some of the questions even in optics, it will be very direct, it will be very factual. So I think you will be able to solve them. So do them first. Okay, do them first. Now after doing these type of questions, then you pick up those moderate based questions, and then you go to the difficult questions. So the difficult questions are those 12 to 13 questions that you might end up skipping by chance, if there is not enough time, by chance if you do not know what formula, what concept, what is the theory behind those questions, then you might want to skip those, and it's okay, because 12 to 13 is a room that you can 12 to 13 is the scope that you can let go of those questions, and it will be okay. You will still end up getting 220 plus, and that is what your aim is. Correct? Okay. All right. Now the question comes that, ma'am, while I am practicing, while I am sitting in the mock test, ma'am, how much time should I give? Should it be exactly 3 hours? Yes. The exam paper is going to be 3 hours. The pattern of the mock test should also, if it is a very good mock test, then it should follow the pattern, and it will be for 3 hours. Okay. However, when you set the timer, you are going to set it for 90 to 120 minutes. Why? Because that way you are also doing what? You are also practicing the speed. This will be your speed drill. This will be your speed drill. And during this 90 to 120 minutes, now in 120 minutes, will you be like done? Okay, done. That's it. I can't solve anymore. So I'm going to get up from the mock test. No, 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 no. You are setting the timer for 90 to 1 minutes. That means in this particular time, you should be able to solve a major number of questions. That means the 55 to 60 questions that you are going to attempt in mock test, in JEE mains paper, at least 40 to 45 questions you should have attempted by this time. After that, the remaining time that you have, the other half of the duration that is left, in that you will have to wreck your brain for those questions that you are not able to solve. So try, please try doing this once you are done with this. Okay, now what time is the most important time for your mock test? It is the shift timing that you are going to be there in the exam hall, right? So the morning shift is from 9 o'clock to 12 p.m. Afternoon shift is from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. So without a fail, whenever you are taking up a mock test, whenever you are setting up for a mock test, make sure that these are the time slots that you are picking, just so that you are tuning your biological clock. I have emphasized this plenty of times, and I am going to reiterate it, that even the toppers last year, those toppers that I spoke to when I was in the previous organization, they particularly told me that, ma'am, during the examination, 2 to 3 weeks before examination, we started to get up early. Why? Because this 9 o'clock to 12 p.m. By chance, if you get the morning shift, then what will you do? You can't always pray to the God that, God, please give me afternoon shift, please give me afternoon shift, because I am more awake in the afternoon, I am not able to get up in the morning. These excuses are no longer going to work, my dear students. So make sure that 9 to 12 and 3 to 6 is the slot, are the slots that you are picking whenever you are attempting a mock test. Try it out. You have been trying endless number of things and endless number of strategies. Trust me on this. Try it out. You will come back and you will tell me that, yes, ma'am, mock test marks did increase and it did help me to stay awake and be attentive in the examination hall. Now, these are, if today let's say that 10th, or this is 10th, let's say, okay, today, if it is 10th, okay, let's count it from 10th. So if today is 10th of January, you only have 10 days. In these 10 days, you only have 1 week, isn't it? So I would have suggested always, and I always used to do it, that in the last weeks that you have, the last few weeks that you have, you should take 3 to 4 mock tests weekly. Now I will tell you that every alternate day, not even weekly, alternate days take mock test. Okay, alternate days take mock test now, because this is the only way you can solve your problem. So today, if you are here in the 50 to 60 bracket in your mock test, trust me, once you follow all of these, you should be able to increase your score up to 180 plus, provided, of course, you know the theory, you know the concept, you know how to solve it, but you haven't been able to manage your time and all of these, then this is the strategy that is going to work. Today, if you are starting to study for JEE and you are going to come back to me and ask me that, ma'am, can I start now and will I be able to get 99 percentile? Then the answer is no. And there are a lot of people who will be making such videos, because yes, these videos are for those super ultra legendary students who haven't studied, and they are the ones who are looking for it. But guys, you, if you have been studying, then this, please understand that, in the last 10 to 15 days, no, you cannot get 99 percentile. I personally know many people from IIT. I have been in IIT. I used to teach BTech graduates, because I used to be a teacher's assistant as well in IIT Guwahati. Like I told you, everybody, I have already told you this, so please believe me when I say this, that no, you cannot do this in the last 10 to 15 days. It is not possible. Otherwise, NTA or JEE, they're not fool on earth that they will want to include 2 years of syllabus. So please try and understand it. If you are starting from now, please go and study for your board examination. At least you require 75%. But while you are doing that, while you are studying for the board examination, do that very well, because in that way you have already completed 12th portion, and then you can sit for the JEE mains April attempt. At least do that. do that. Okay. All right. So with this note, I don't want to take more time from you. Please comment in the comment section and let me know if there is anything that I can help you with. I have been giving you DPPs. I have been doing 100 questions marathon, and yeah, I have showed it to you always that what type of questions are coming, what type of questions are repeated, what are the important topics, what are the concepts that are repeated, and I have been helping you as much as I can with inorganic and physical chemistry. So please let me know in the comment section how else and what else can I do to help you. My only aim is to get you to your dream, everybody. So let me know and I will definitely try my best to bring you those help. Okay, with this note, tara bye bye, all the very best. I'll see you. Let's clear J with flying colors, everybody, and that will be great achievement for both of us. Lots of love. Tara bye bye, all the very best.